Hi guys, Nas here from NasTime Adventures, back again with another video this week. We're going to talk about car fridges, and I'm going to go through my complete car fridge setup. So what I want to do today is I want to go through my car fridge. I have this fridge set up permanently in my car. It runs off I've got a dual battery system and I've got a solar system in the back, which I'll give you a bit of a look at. And essentially this runs at 24/7, so even if I don't move it for a few days, it still manages to keep it cold. So I keep it roughly at about 2 degrees. I try to keep it thereabouts. I do like my drinks cold, and that's 2 degrees towards the top. So down towards the bottom of the fridge where my drinks are generally cold, it's probably a little bit cooler. So I'm going to show you my fridge setup and give you a couple of tips as to how to organise your fridge when you're away camping, just to keep things fresh and cold. This fridge is actually sitting on a Titan drawer system, so it does slide out, but I've actually have it designed so I can still essentially open it and have access to my fridge without actually sliding it out. Obviously sliding it out makes it easier, and for the sake of this video I'll show you with the video sliding out. So I actually have a 90 amp hour battery sitting under the bonnet, and that gets charged through a DC to DC charger, and then that essentially runs up to a solar, or the solar sits on the roof permanently, and the solar actually runs down to the DC to DC charger as well. So when the car's not running, solar's actually charging the battery up. So fridge stays pretty cold all the time. So I actually had one instance where I was actually cleaning the fridge, and it was quite a warm night, and I had a bit of a problem, and I had to clean the fridge rather quickly, and switched it on again through the night, and I think temperatures got between about 20 odd and 45 or something like that, I think it was, and it actually still managed to cool down through the night. So that's without the solar direct into it, and so the system works quite well. So organising your fridge, it's really important. I always suggest having a basket, you know, and that's probably one of my biggest tips, is by having a basket. And I tend to keep, you know, a lot of the fruits and eggs and things like that, which can probably handle not being as cold at the top, and that makes things a little bit easier. I also have a little container with my butters, etc. So when you're at you know, Macca's and that sort of stuff, you know, take an extra couple of butters, so they're really handy to have when you're out camping. And the beauty of having the basket is it means I've got really easy access to things like my meats and stuff, which I tend to keep at the bottom. So I keep my drinks down the bottom, I keep my meat on top of that, and you know, where you can, get your meat cryovac, so it you know, it's going to last you a few days. And that just gives me really good access. Another tip I always recommend is making sure that if you're going to top up your drinks, top them up overnight. That's when the fridge is going to work most efficiently. And you know, there you go guys, I have this little table there that is quite handy for me as well. And you know, this system works quite well. This Cool Power 36 Waco box is also very handy to have. I bring that along to charge all my media devices predominantly, but it sits there just in case I do have a problem with the power system. Then I have got a little bit of a backup there as well. So there you go guys, that's a quick run through my fridge system. It works quite well. It would work for, you know, definitely singles, couples, you know, small families and that sort of thing. If you want something a little bit bigger, then obviously it's going to draw a lot more power. So if you liked that video, please, or if you've got any suggestions or tips, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you again next week, guys. Thanks for coming.